your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla. Yeah, you know what it is. We getting back on it. It's your boy Big Vern in the building. Last segment, we talked the double overtime win, the Thunder versus the Pacers. It was top billing. It was just as good as it was advertised. Still to go, we got NBA. We're going to go ahead and cover that with the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry. That dude is amazing. That dude is amazing. They beat the Denver Nuggets at home in overtime. We'll go ahead and talk about that. But right now, we're going to go ahead and pivot. We're going to talk some college football. We're going to talk the Ole Miss Rebels versus the Oklahoma Sooners. Whoa, Nelly. Now, who needs this game more? Who needs this game more? Because this is do or die Saturday in the SEC. I don't even know why they didn't promote it like this, but they really needed to because there are a lot of teams with so-so records with no really big wins. And they need this game to solidify who they are in the SEC for the college playoff and who are the first four in. We'll go into this a little bit deeper when we get back from a quick 20. It's your boy Big Vern. Give me a beat. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the Ask Stupid Studios. We pushing another rap album this month, Currency 1015, in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Undefeatable. Undefeatable's cold. She with me because I'm hot. Boy, I'm telling you, I like that song. Dynamite, POV. POV is dope. Spitter's crazy. Trunk Fool, and 96 Nikes. Yo, Currency, don't sleep. Show the boys some love. Go get the album. In stores now. Yeah, make sure y'all go get the album. Spitter out doing his thing. So when we left off, we were talking about who needed this game more. Was it Ole Miss or was it Oklahoma? I'm leaning more towards Ole Miss. They need this game in the worst way because their record, it's really not good. I mean, they played Georgia State. Then they beat up on Kentucky. Kentucky is tied for last in the SEC. I don't think they've won a conference game this entire year. Then they beat Arkansas after Arkansas was humiliated and just pretty much took out back and beat down by Notre Dame and touchdown Jesus. They played Tulane. Then they ended up beating I thought LSU was overranked and overvalued. And that wasn't a step-up game because LSU at that time coming in wasn't ranked higher than Ole Miss. So you beat a jabroni and a couple of nobodies. Then they played Washington State. I don't know why they had to play Washington State because Washington State isn't a threat. And they only won that game by a field goal. So if you're an Ole Miss fan, you had to be thinking, wait a minute, what did this do to prepare us for Georgia? And the answer is absolutely nothing. Georgia was able to defeat Ole Miss 43-35. That was a step-up game. That's the game that they needed to have. And going into that game, I know a lot of people felt like Ole Miss could actually do this. They could go ahead and be successful. However, it did not work out for Lane Kiffin and company. The revenge tour was over. Now he's in Oklahoma. If they lose this game, there is no case that you can make for Ole Miss to get into the college playoff. They won't be eligible to play in the SEC championship game. The last games that they have on their schedule, if they lose this game, the last games that they have is South Carolina, which is not a game dog in the SEC. Then they have Citadel. I don't know why. Then they play Florida. For whatever reason, I don't know why he wants to go play them again, other than to get revenge for last year's debacle. And then there's Ole Miss and Mississippi State. That's a rivalry game. None of what I've just run off to you says that if they lose to Oklahoma, that's going to guarantee Lane Kiffin a spot in the college playoffs. he would not have earned it, and he would be crying again, and he would be bitching and moaning. If you're going to do that, sir, you need to play somebody. I'm not sitting here saying stuff that nobody is actually considering. Now, Oklahoma, on the other hand, they're in the most curious position because not only could they find themselves in an SEC championship game, they can also find themselves in a college playoff, and they've played the dubious role of season spoiler as well, because once they play Ole Miss, now the Texas loss, I did not see coming. Texas humiliated Oklahoma, and this is Texas when they were falling down, and how they took that loss was just, yeah, that was bad. 23-6. Come on, man. Nobody's believing that. That was just bad. That was just bad. So they beat up on South Carolina. That was one where they got their confidence back and everything. You got this Ole Miss game. Then they get Tennessee. Tennessee hasn't beat a team with a winning record all year. Every step-up game they've played, they've lost. The fact that the Vols are still 17th should tell you a lot. Then they play Alabama. That one is in Tuscaloosa. Then you have Missouri. Then they finish it off with LSU. Out of every team in the SEC, they are the only team with the last 6 opponents are all ranked. So that is really good when you look at Oklahoma and their prospects. They need this game, but they don't have to have this game. If they lose this game to Ole Miss, then they turn around and beat Alabama. You can see where they can make their case. Hey, look, we had Michigan on the schedule. We beat them. We turned around and beat some of the big-time perennial powerhouses in the SEC. We are punching our ticket to the SEC championship game. And then they would have either Georgia on the other side of the ledger looking to go ahead and oblige them. But that's what you're looking at right now. At least for me, that's the projections from the App Stupid Studios, is that Oklahoma, if they can get past Ole Miss and you cash the check on most of these teams, you don't need all of them, but if you have most of them, you have one of the most compelling resumes. If you don't make it to the SEC championship game, you will be in the college playoff. SEC fans, Ole Miss fans, Oklahoma fans, let me know what you think. Get in the comments. It's your boy, Big Vern. Again, if you are listening to this pod, get in the comments. Let us know, did we get it right? What did we leave out? This is Big Vern. We talk back. We'll be back. We'll be back. Top of the hour. This is your boy, Big Vern at App Stupid.